Good evening. My name is Gretchen Griffin. I'm the District Sales Manager for District 2867 and 7908. We cover a little bit of West Virginia, a little bit of Washington. And bringing the big 3285 plan with me tonight is a few of my sister managers. I call them my partners in training. We have Miss Christy Alley, Janice Youngblood, and Shana Mina, and you're going to hear a little bit from each one of us today, and I'm going to go ahead and quickly just let them say hi and introduce themselves. Go over to Christy.
Hey everyone, this is Christy Alley with District 1490 and District 1134. We are in Virginia, Alabama, and Mississippi. Glad to be with you this evening, and I will pass it to Shana.
Hi everyone, I am Shana Mena. I'm with District 5834 in Missouri and District 7900 in Washington State. Thanks so much for joining us tonight.
Hi, this is Janice Youngblood from District 2860 in Western Maryland and northern part of West Virginia. And we've had a beautiful day today, and I'm so thankful for everybody joining us. So let's go back to Gretchen.
All right, so you know who everyone is, so you'll hear a little bit from each one of us this evening, and what this training session is really all about is we really want to make sure all of our new representatives get off to a booming start with your Avon business. You know, it's not easy, but it is simple, and we're going to give you some little tips and strategies tonight that you can use. And we're going to wrap it all together towards the end to show you how you can earn $3,285. And I know that amount of money got a lot of attention because of the amount of RSVPs we received. So I know there's a lot of people out there that need some money right now. So keep that in mind, not only for you, but for other people that you know. You know, think about who you know that could use that same amount of money or even more, because there's lots more on the table. These are just some opportunities for our newer representatives to take this and run with it. So we're going to go ahead and get started and just start out with a little bit of background information and just some pertinent information for every new representative. And we're going to pass it on over to Miss Janice, or I'm sorry, Miss Christy, and she's going to take us through a little bit of information.
Okay, good evening again, everyone. We'll go ahead and advance to the next slide. And what we're going to start with is your dreams and goals, identifying the needs that you have and what you would like to achieve with your Avon business. And then also kind of thinking a little bit about how you're going to feel when you've achieved that goal. So what would you like to achieve? That's the first question. You want to really think about that and even take a moment just to write it down. What would you like to achieve? If you've not yet done this, what would you like to achieve with your Avon income? Think about how you're going to feel when you have achieved that goal, how it's going to change your life and your circumstances, and how will achieving that goal affect your family? How will they think of what you've done when you're able to do that? Will they be proud of you? I'm certain that they will. I know we've had representatives to make and reach all sorts of goals. One comes to mind. A lady wanted to get hardwood floor, one of my representatives in 1490, and she, in about 10 months, had the money set aside from just not spending any of her Avon income to get those hardwood floors, and she also made our President's Club that year. So that goal and just knowing what you're reaching for is so important. So go ahead and write that down, and we will move to the next slide. So we want to definitely realize that it's about your personal sales earnings and then your team building earnings. So you see the chart on the left is going to show you the percentages that you earn based on how much you sell. And of course you want to sell just as high as you can on that chart. And a little tip to always remember is that 40% mark is really where you want to target to make sure that you reach President's Club and our President's Recognition Program. And in the team building earnings, our new Get Fit incentive will really help you to boost your earnings, starting out with a $100 bundle when your first recruit places a qualified order, and then $35 checks for each person thereafter. So check out all those details. But remembering that your belief in the Avon opportunity and your belief in your ability to achieve your goals, plus your commitment to achieving your why, whatever that is that you have just written down, and your plan that you put into action, that's going to equal the maximum earnings for your Avon business. So moving to the next slide, this is probably the hugest thing you can ever do for your business. Even our most successful Avon representatives who are earning thousands of dollars every 2 weeks will tell you it all starts here. So you're going to grow your customer base. And one way that you're going to help yourself write people down on this invitation list that you'll find in your training booklet that came in your kit is you're going to think about frogs. So frogs, you're seeing this on the screen, are your friends, relatives, occupation, groups, geography, and social. So as you go through each of those lists of your friends and relatives, all of the frogs, I want you to take the friends first and think about your friends. And I want you to, even in your mind, go ahead and think of a couple of friends, 2 or 3, 4 or 5. There's probably several popping in your mind right now. You want to have those down on paper. And relatives, occupation, all the way through the list. Keep thinking in each section of who you know. And then I want you to go back to the beginning of the list to your friends. And I want you to look at that first friend. And I want you to say, my friend Jenny. Where does Jenny work? Okay, Jenny works at a hair salon. So Jenny has some ladies around her that are doing hair that would probably be a great customer for me. So maybe I'm going to ask Jenny to share 2 brochures with her coworkers. And you're going to write that down beside Jenny's name. You're going to go to the next person. And you're going to think about the people in their life and how you can network with them to build that customer list without you running all over the country. When I sold Avon myself, I sold to 45 to 50 customers per campaign, but I didn't go 45 to 50 places because I used the system of going to places where there are multiple customers and then using each of the frogs there to help me to spread out my brochures. So definitely extremely important. Take a lot of time with this list and fill it up if you can. We'll go ahead and move to the next slide. So you're going to grow your customer base. You're going to ask your customers, just like some of this we just spoke about, but you're going to ask them for referrals. Ask them to share their book with their friends and family. And even if they say, they might say, well, I can share it with my friend at church, and they may not even think about their office. So it's up to you to help them kind of jog their memory, of places that they might be able to help you. Talk to 3 new people a day about your business. So we call this the power of 3. In Avon. So if you can just put it in your mind that every single day you're going to talk to 3 new people, and even if you do this only Monday through Friday, you're going to grow your business in a huge way by getting out 15 books a week to new people if you're using the power of 3. Call on your working customers on Saturday or evenings. It's just all about their needs and you sort of working around their schedule to make sure that you give them good customer service. Canvassing neighborhoods near you. Why wouldn't you want to take advantage of the streets you live on? So you're going to, you can go down door to door and just knock on the door if no one's home. We make great literature bags that are just 80 cents. For I think it's 100, so lots and lots of them. They're the shape of a doorknob. They're perfect. Stick them on the doorknob and then follow up. That is one thing that is of crucial importance, that if you don't know the person where you're leaving a brochure, it's always best if you can get the name and phone number. If you have to leave it, you can write down the address if you're canvassing a neighborhood so that you know where to go back and check. And then sell to businesses. I really, really love doing this. I had a restaurant where I had several customers, an insurance agency, and believe it or not, the liquor store was a fantastic place where I had great customers. Those employees that were there loved Avon. So any business that you can reach out to and provide brochures for the employees. Offer employee holiday gift registries to owners of businesses. So many times owners of businesses are struggling to figure out what they can affordably get for their employees, so they can tell you what they can afford and you can help them by showing them what you have to offer. You're probably going to gain a year-round customer from that business owner and the people that they know as well. And then add-on selling. You know, when you see an offer on the back of the brochure that's just way too good to be true, but it is true, that's that offer that you're going to always ask every single customer if they've not added it to their order. Did you see this deal on the back? Would you like me to get you one or two of those? So really important to make sure that you're working that add-on selling. And then on the next slide, we've advanced to that one. Invest in your business. So you'll need more brochures, 50 at minimum. 100 is only $21. And I want to bring out that 75 cents that you're charging on your receipt, you should always charge this. That is money to help you pay for your books and your brochures. So make sure that you do that. When I sold Avon, I always had the cost of my brochures and shipping covered by that 75 cents. So always collect that and get lots of brochures. They get less and less expensive the more that you get. Set goals for each day. That power of 3 goal is a great one. That's a really good one to start with. It is simple, but it's not easy. Gretchen said this in the beginning. So you really must force yourself to take some type of action every day. Being self-employed, there's no one that's going to be there fussing at you to do it. It's going to be you making yourself commit to the goal that you're going to get these actions done every day. You can get your business cards on your Avon.com. Clicking Avon Advantage Partners and using Town & Country is a great source. Window decals and signs, and then of course you want to invest in samples and demo items from the What's New, plus our booster kits. All these things can equal more sales when you're able to show them to all your customers. So we'll go ahead and advance to the next slide.
And Christy just gave you tons and tons of great information on really the strong foundation for your business. And this next segment is going to go over to we call her our skincare queen. Of course, she came from a skincare background, so it is one of her passions as well. And she's going to share some tips to really help you build your sales. And especially for new representatives, this is one area where you can really increase your income and your earnings very rapidly with skincare. And there's, right now Avon is actually putting on some skincare training clinics where you can go in person and learn more about skincare. So you can check your Avon.com to see the locations and see if there's one near you. There is a cost involved in those classes for the registration, but you're going to come away with not only some priceless learning and education on your skincare business, but you're going to come away with a bag full of goodies. Anytime Avon does anything, they really reward you and give you lots of goodies to come home with. And I'm not seeing Shayna on there right now, so I'm just kind of filling in for her. Here she is. She's having technical difficulties.
I'm here.
Shayna's going to fill you in with some great skincare tips.
Hi everyone. So thanks for joining us tonight, and I am truly passionate about skincare and what it can do for your business. But before we get into that, I just want to go over a little more opportunity that you might have to help launch your business right away. So for instance, Avon launch parties. You have grand opening parties to let everyone know you are the Avon lady. So invite all of your friends, all of your coworkers, your family. Get them together in one group setting, because as we know, group sales in a party setting, you're going to net more sales because it creates that excitement. It creates that sense of urgency and loving those products. Also, party sales on an average net more in 1 hour than many reps do in 2 weeks. So just by getting a few friends and family together, you're going to be able to generate those sales in a quicker amount of time and a greater amount of units sold. And it's a great way to also be able to start your team instantly, because you have a group of ladies or gentlemen there, and you're going to be able to talk to them not only about the Avon products, but also about the Avon opportunity and what it's done for you and what it's provided for your family. And you never know, just because people don't always talk about their needs, when you get them in a closed, intimate setting such as a group party, they might be able to open up more and say, you know what, I really do need this for my family. I do need to have some extra income for the soccer club, or I have college applications coming through. My child's graduating high school, and we all know those college applications are costly. So things like that is a great way to utilize your Avon earnings, but in a group setting, it's a lot easier to find out who might have that need and how you can offer that opportunity. So you'll not only gain customers, but you'll gain team members. If you don't have time to do parties, that's fine. That's the great thing about Avon. You can run your business any way that you feel that you need to. So by not having a in-person party, you can always do your online parties. So reach out to your district sales managers, one of us, and we can definitely show you how to do that. Remember, when you're selling Avon, just handing out a brochure and praying and hoping that someone calls you with an order is not going to get you orders. You are a business person, so you need to market yourself, and by doing that, you need to follow up with those customers. So always remember to get a name and phone number when you hand someone a brochure or leave a brochure at a business. Make sure you have a contact person. Follow up within 2 to 3 days before the order's due. You could do this by calling and texting everyone who's received a brochure. You can email them, especially if they're your long-distance customers. And then also post an order reminder on your social media sites, because we know everyone is on Facebook. Most people are on Twitter. So use your social media sites to really help your customers and remind them that their order's due and that they need to get it to you. You can take more courses in learning how to follow up with your customers on youravon.com at Avon University, and then click Tools and Resources. So now, my most favorite part of Avon is skincare. Skincare is going to boost your sales incredibly, and it's the quickest way to boost your sales. Because as we all know, most women and men love skincare. More women than men, I would have to say. I have to force my husband to use his skincare. But when a woman finds a skincare regimen that she absolutely loves and believes in, she will remain loyal to that skincare line. And it'll be very hard to waver her into anything else. So by turning her on to Avon, you have residual income, continuous income, because on an average, a woman will replenish her skincare every 3 months, which is about 4 times a year if you're looking at it in a quarterly basis. So here are some examples to show you what you can earn in your skincare sales. A reversalist regimen for a year's supply, say, is a total of $536. So one customer, if she continuously buys her reversalist every 3 months, will spend on an average about $536 a year. And that's just one customer. Now imagine if you have 10 reversalist customers who continuously use this product for the year. That is going to net you $5,360 in sales. That amount in sales is going to give you a 40% earning, which means you are going to earn $2,144 off of these 10 customers for the year. That's a yearly earning. And you're halfway to your President's Club goal. Now, if you have the Ultimate line, which is a step up from the Reversalist, that is $556 a year just for one customer continuously buying that regimen. That means she's replenishing her moisturizer, her night cream, her cleanser. Sorry, I had some technical difficulties. So sorry.
And this is what you have when you go live on a Google Hangout. So it's okay. We all have families, and you never know what's going to happen. And that's what is great about Avon, because you don't have a boss. You don't have to worry about if your doorbell rings and your dogs bark and you're on the phone talking to a customer, because they usually understand that that you have those kind of things. They have families too, so they're usually very understanding, and it makes you human. So
sorry about that.
We'll let Shana go ahead and continue.
No matter who's home, they always come running for me. Okay, so with your Ultimate skincare, $556 a year at 10 customers. That's $5,560 at 40% commission. That's $2,224 that you're going to earn. So total, if you have 10 customers in Reversalist and 10 customers in your Ultimate line, that's a total earnings, yearly sales of $10,920 with a total earnings of $4,368 in earnings, and that's 40% earnings. So how are you going to sell your skincare? You're going to, like Christy said, invest in samples, invest in demos, show your customers what a great product Avon skincare is. Always include a skincare collector card, which allows your customers to answer some very basic, simple questions on what their skin type is, and then you can match them up to the proper regimen. Next slide, please.
It's on there. It's going to go to the Daily Care Collection next. It's just a little slow.
Thanks, Gretchen. So what else can you do? Remember, skincare is not the only way that you can boost your sales. You say to your customer, that's great, I'm so glad that you're taking care of the skin on your face. What are you using to take care of the skin on your body? And this is where you can introduce the Daily Care Collection. This is only offered to you as a new representative for your very first campaign with Avon. It's $19.99 for each bundle. When you sell 6 bundles, you are going to be hitting your Hit 100 challenge. 5 bundles will almost get you there. 6 bundles are definitely going to put you over that top to hit your Hit 100 challenge in your very first campaign.
Shayna, what if I sell 20 bundles of this Daily Care Collection in my first campaign?
That is a $400 sale almost. So 20 bundles at $19.99 is $380 in award sales. That's 35% earnings, and you get $133 in earnings. So I don't know about you, but $133 for me would go a long way. That's groceries, that's fixing things around the house that need to be fixed. So your Daily Care Collection, let's do the math like we just did. 20 bundles at $19.99, $380. So how are you going to sell this? These are the words that you need to use. Here's a challenge for you. Within the next 24 hours, do you think it's reasonable to contact the first 10 people on your list that Christy talked about, writing down your friends, your family, your coworkers? So your challenge is to contact them, whether it's through live voice call, but you can also go through text, and all you have to do is simply just text your friends and family and say, I just started my new Avon business and I have a special offer for my first 50 customers. Let them know about the Daily Care Bundle. Take a picture of it and send it out, letting them know that it's a head-to-toe bundle for only $19.99. Facebook or email is another great way to get the word out about you selling your Daily Care Collection. So I just started my new Avon business. For a limited time, I can offer my customers this great deal.
Thank you, Shayna. So you have some ideas already about how to put some money in your pocket really quickly, and that Daily Care flyer is so simple because you can share it on your cell phone. It takes less than 5 minutes to send that out and get some orders from it. So make sure you take that challenge, and we want to hear back from you too. So feel free to go back to the event page and share with us some of your results. And so I'm Gretchen. I'm going to come back to the money part. So we're going to talk a little bit about some new representatives incentives to start off with. So we have the Hit 100 challenge specifically for new representatives. So all of our established representatives are kind of jealous of all you new people because you have the opportunity to earn $100 cash plus 4 sample bundles plus another bundle worth $100. So you really have some great incentive to get those sales in. And that Daily Care flyer is one way that you can do that. So you have to be feeling a little excited right now, because if you add this up together, this Hit 100 challenge, where you can earn a $20 rebate for each of your first 5 campaigns, that essentially puts you to where you're getting a 40% discount on your Avon order, okay? So if you consider, if you have a $100 order, what you need to have to get this $20 rebate, and you're getting $20 back plus your $100 in sales, put you at 20% earnings. So that's about a 40% earnings rate there when you add your rebates in. So you need to focus on a lot higher sales than $100. But just say you're having a really rough time and you're struggling a little bit. You want to at least make sure you have $100 in award sales. And what award sales is in Avon language is just the basic customer cost that's in your brochure. So each time that you do that in your first 4 campaigns, you're going to bank a $20 rebate, and you're going to earn an assortment of beauty samples. And those samples are priceless. They can earn you so much more money just by handing those out and letting your customers try them and following up on those samples. Just like we talked about earlier, follow up is the key. So you're banking these rebates all through your first 4 campaigns, and then your 5th campaign, when you place your $100 award in award sales, you're going to earn another $20 rebate, plus you're going to get all of those banked bonuses that you've earned, and you're going to get that big bundle worth $100 of all the brand new Avon products and some very popular Avon products. You can find all the details online on your Avon.com, and you should have received this in your appointment materials when you signed up as well. So make sure that you are reaching out to all the customers, all the people that you listed on that Who Do You Know list, and more. And don't forget to utilize your web store as well. If you keep in mind, we're going to talk a little bit more about it in just a minute, but a good number to use for your customer orders and face-to-face ordering is about a $25 average order per customer. Now your online average order goes a lot higher than that, probably about 50 or 60 right now, because Avon offers specials. Right now we have a special deal going on where they can get some free gifts with a $60 order. So your online sales are usually higher than face-to-face sales. So you just want to keep that in mind when we're talking about the money part here in just a minute. And you can see here again, Christy touched on this a little bit earlier. It's our Avon's Get Fit incentive, and this is a great opportunity for every Avon representative, but again, the new representatives have a little bit of an extra deal. So everyone can earn another $100 bundle when you bring in your first successful representative. And then for each additional person after that you bring in successfully, you can receive a check back from Avon for $35 each. Okay, that's a lot of money. So think about that. Who do you know right now that is struggling and could use some extra money? Or who do you know right now that is looking for something to do, or looking for a second job or something on the side to bring in some extra income? Who do you know right now that could benefit from additional income? So start going back to that thought process that Christy had you on earlier. In addition to this, there is a Get Fit Fast Track bonus where every new representative listening, can earn $2,600 in a Fast Track bonus. And we're going to go over that in just a second. It might take the slide a few seconds to get up for you. So basically, you want to bring in your first 2 representatives before campaign 19, because this incentive ends in campaign 19. So now is the perfect time to start, because the more you do now, the higher your bonus is going to be. And you can just, real quick, we don't want to confuse you with too many numbers, but basically if you do what we give you the suggestion to do here in just a minute, you can earn up to $200 per campaign. Okay, and we're going to show you how to do that. And that's for 13 campaigns. So that's where your $2,600 bonus comes from. And you can see on this chart that you're going to need $4,000 in sales between you and the people you bring in. And like I said, you have to get this started really quick. So only $500 of your sales will count towards this, But we're going to show you how to do this without having to worry about all the details, okay? So we're going to go to the next slide. This slide gets a little busy, so we're going to start off slow. So this is the $3,285 plan for new representatives. So it starts out with customers, of course. Customers are easier to get. You can find them anywhere. And you're always going to be able to gain new customers as long as you're out there talking to people and, you know, getting your name out there and letting everybody know that you do Avon. And that could be social media, it could be texting, it could be phone, it could be any, you know, so many different ways of communication. So what you're seeing now on the slide talks about averaging 20 customers. And you heard Christy Alley tell you earlier that she averaged about 40 to 50 customers. And that's about what I averaged as well right before I became a manager. And I have to tell you, that's a really good number. So 20 is like a starter goal. Don't think you want to stop there, because it's just really to get you to where you're seeing a decent profit. But when you're averaging 20 customers at that average $25 order per customer, that's going to put you at $500 in sales, which gets you to that 40% earnings level. Now, in this example, we're assuming that all of those $500 in sales are, of course, core products to give you that 40% profit. That would give you $200 for your pocket. Sounds pretty good, right? So if you do that every campaign, that's about $400. $400 extra a month. So think about how that's going to change your life right now. The next part of this is bring 12 people into Avon successfully as new representatives through you, so that you get the bonus credit for it. And you're going to receive that $100 bundle for your first one if you've never brought anybody into Avon before. And for the next 11, you're going to earn that $35 bonus check. That's $385 cash back from Avon. So now we have your $200 profit over here, and that's just for one campaign. So when we get to the end of this, this is really more than a $3,285 plan, because these earnings right here, you can earn unlimited $35 bonuses. So the sky really is the limit. Now, when we talk about 12 successful people, that means you want people that are really going to go out there and sell. You don't just want to bring people in and have them not do anything, because they need to place their first order of at least $100 and pay for it on time. That's how you get that bonus check. Okay, here's the next part. Okay, this is where it comes all together. So you have your $200 profit from your sales. You have your $100 Hit 100 challenge, because with this amount of sales, you're going to hit that $100 easy. And then you have your $385 in bonus checks that we see here. That brings you to $685. Not too shabby, huh? How about add that $2,600 Get Fit Fast Track bonus in, because when you do this right here becomes a lot easier. So if you think about having 11, you have 12 representatives plus you on your team selling at about well, actually, if they all did $500, you got this really easy. So this is the plan, the same plan that you want to use with all of your new representatives. If you tell them about the Hit 100 challenge, they kind of have $100 stuck in their head, which at $100 in sales, they're not earning hardly anything. You know, their earnings is 20%. So by the time they get done with brochures and buying a few samples, and you know, most everyone wants to buy something for themselves, you know, they don't have a lot of money left, if they have anything left. So you really want to raise that bar higher and talk to them about a $500 goal, because that's where they're really going to see the difference. And when you bring people in and talk to them about that, this $2,600 gets a lot easier. And the people that you're bringing in can earn the same bonus right now. So that's where you get your $3,285 in potential earnings. And that $2,600 comes over 13 campaigns, so it's $200 per campaign. So that really gives you alone, just the fast track could give you an extra $400 a month, plus your sales up here, another extra $400 a month. That's $800 a month, plus however many of these $35 bonuses you want to get. So right now, think about what an extra $800 a month is going to do for you. because that is the opportunity that you have right in front of you with your Avon business. And we will help you. You know, if you don't know how to talk to people, or if you don't know what to say, your leadership upline and your district sales manager can help you do that. That's what we're here for. We help people every day do this. So if this money, if you're sitting there listening to me and you're saying, oh my gosh, that money sounds so good, but I just don't think I could ever do it, push that last thought out of your mind and keep a hold of that, oh my gosh, I want this money. And as soon as you get done with this, text, call, Facebook, email your upline or your district sales manager and say, hey, I want to get this $3,285, and this girl named Gretchen told me that you would help me do it. And I guarantee you they will partner with you. If they don't, get a hold of me. I'll help you. Okay, so $3,285, extra $800 a month. So here's just a couple of things to get your thoughts started. Think about everyone that you know. Just like Christy talked about earlier, you know, everyone is struggling right now in some sort of way. You know, for some people it might be, well, they can't take the vacation this year that they usually take. So, you know, there's a lot of people looking for a second job. I ran into a lady the other day that's working 3 jobs. So she was very happy when I got done talking to her about Avon. There's so many people that we can help right now, and that's really what it's all about. And as you're out there talking to people about who they know that could use an extra $300 to $500 a month, you're not going to see everybody that is interested in doing this. But 9 times out of 10, they're at least going to be your customer. So you're going to be building your sales faster than you even realize, actually, because customers really come a lot quicker when you're out there talking to everybody. So just some thought starters on the screen for you. You know, people that are having a baby or just had a baby, you know, it's really hard for us to leave those babies when we have them. So if we could really get into a business like this to where we didn't have to go back to work, most mothers would jump on that. And you just have to find those go-getters and the motivated ones. Plus, after you do all of this, there's an extra added incentive. Once you become a titled leader with Avon, which when you do all of this successfully that we're talking about, you're going to become a titled leader. You're going to earn a percentage of everything those people that you've brought into Avon are selling. So Avon sends a check out every 2 weeks to our titled leaders, and they earn a percentage on everything that their team sells. So, very exciting. So Janice has some action plans for you. We're going to go over to Miss Janice Youngblood.
Hi, everyone. I hope you're as excited as I am by now. Just hearing all of this, all the potential, all you can do. Oh, my gosh. I mean, this is just, it's so much fun. And think about it. You're doing it right from the comfort of your home, just like you're watching us this evening. So are you ready? Are you ready to start working towards your $3,285? Because the sooner you start, the faster you'll get that money. And don't forget, you can earn $35 for each successful representative that starts through you on your team. It's a quick, so right now, we want you to do this quickly. We want you to get started. So we have a quick, easy activity for you. Okay? Get your cell phone out and get ready to send a text. We've identified those people that you know that may be needing extra money. So here's what I want you to do. Get your list, and I want you to type just what we have right here on the screen. I'm excited. I just started my Avon business, and I think it might be a great way for you to make some extra money too. When can we talk so I can share how it can help you? Are you texting? Everybody have that? Once again, look, I'm excited. Whoops, let's go back there a second, Gretchen. I'm excited. I just started my Avon business, and I think it might be a great way for you to make some extra money too. When can we talk so I can share how it can help you?
Janice?
Yep.
I'd like to challenge those that are watching. I'd like to see you send this to at least 10 people in your contacts. So
oh, more than 10? Oh, my goodness.
What do you say, Janice?
Everybody has more than 10, but I think you can usually only text 10 people at a time. So you can save that text. Everybody knows how to copy and paste, right? But also, I think what Gretchen will be letting you know here, we've also started a Facebook group page just for those of you who are new and who are in training, and we'll go ahead and post that on there for you. Okay, so now you're going to start building your team. And don't forget, www.startavon.com and your reference code. Okay, you don't know how to find your reference code? We're going to show you. To find your reference code, log on to youravon.com, click on Web Office. You'll find your reference code to the right below the Tools to Maximize Your Business. Your reference code is the name or personalized portion after www.youravon.com. It might be, I think mine is J Youngblood, okay? And yours could be part of your name or all of your name. Go to Web Office and find that, because your reference code is extremely important, because this is what links you to those referrals and qualifies you to be eligible for all those great bonuses and incentives. And we've got all kinds of training for you also at youravon.com. Your Avon University training, when you log on to youravon.com, click on the Avon University tab, and then click on the Avon University link. The Avon University is a lot of fun. And a lot of great learnings, and you know, it's at your own time and your own pace. So now, what to do next? Use the Daily Care Collection, and I've been on Facebook while we're talking. I've seen some of you are already talking about it, to find customers, and that's going to help you generate those $100 or more in sales for those first 5 campaigns, because you want to earn your Hit 100 challenge. So Facebook it, email it, text that flyer out. Share the brochure with as many people as you can and get as many orders as you can. Don't forget your skincare card. Set up your web store if you haven't already. That's also on youravon.com. Submit your order on time. Those on-time orders get your order back to you very quickly. Complete your Avon University featured courses. Oh, and don't forget, Shana talked about your Avon launch party. You want to get that scheduled too. So in the back of your appointment book that you got in your kit, you're going to follow that checklist. Okay. So,
okay, lots of to-dos there. So you have a few challenges, you have some homework, and we hope that you're excited about the 3285 plan. As Janice said, we did start a new Facebook group just for new representatives. So the website for that, it's on Facebook, but you can find it by going to www.tinyurl.com/Avon support. It's just a quick, easy way to take you there, and we'll post it on the event page after we finish with the broadcast, so that you can get it when you watch the replay. So we hope you've enjoyed, and I want to thank all of the managers for helping pull this off and sharing all the great tips and ideas for our new representatives. And we just want everyone to know that you have a world of support out there, whether it be your upline, whether it be other representatives. There's Facebook groups, there's all kinds of people that are willing to help you, your district managers. We all want to make sure that you succeed and have all of the training and information that you need. So we want to invite you to join us for our next representative training that's focused strictly on selling strategies, because we want to see you earning that money. We want to see you getting that $100 Hit 100 challenge. And it's going to be next Thursday, June 18th at 7:30 Eastern. You can see all the different time zones there. And it's going to be at tinyurl.com/Avon selling. So simple, easy way to remember things. We'll post that on well, it'll be on the replay too, but we'll post it in the comment section of the replay. So thank you very much. Once again, I'm Gretchen, and we'll just pass it on over to everyone to say goodbye and good luck. And we want to hear your feedback on the event page from all the challenges this evening.
Thanks, everyone. It's been a great evening. We know that you're all going to go for that 3285, build a great customer list, and have a very successful Avon business. I'll pass it to Shayna.
Thanks everyone for attending. We really appreciate you taking time out of your day to come and learn more about how to build your business. And if you're in District 5834, District 7900, remember Campaign 13 first orders go in on Sunday and Monday. So I'll be looking for those to come through, and I'm available, ready and willing to help you.
And this is Janice once again. Can't wait to talk to you next week, and have a great week.
Enjoy, everyone. Get out there and talk to everybody. Let them know that you're the new Avon person in town.